Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, the one and only, your girl, High Priestess Unicorn. Back with another one. Back with another one. Yeah, just come to do a quick collective spread. Which is purely to I don't know who needs to hear this. Purely to sort out my channel. I just hope that is enough battery power. Let me you know, who let the dogs out? See the karmics are still karmicking. The evildoers. Always gonna do what they do best. I literally love that sound. Whew. Shiver me timbers. That's what I see. Shiver me timbers. How is these how is my people? Actually, how is my people? How's my people? How is my beautiful people doing today? Yeah, let me take a sip of water. Gotta keep the old choppers hydrated. Hermit's on the bottom today. I know everybody usually hates a Monday, but I love Mondays. Only because certain of my courses are finished and I passed. Oops. So I got a little bit more time on my hands. A little bit more time to create, so to speak. So yes, I'm putting a lot of that into creativity. Hopefully you won't fall again. I should have just gone and got the other stand. Yeah, I might just do that. Hold on, let me just go and get my other stand. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in. Yeah, of course I'm still looking good. What was you expecting? Hmm? What was you really expecting? What was you really expecting? Bend. Let's have a look. Go on in. So, I hope everybody else has had a abundantly amazing weekend. I have. Full of excitement. You can kind of like feel it in the air. I can feel it coming in the air today or this week. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh yes. And I think the other day I was saying that a lot of you are going to be, not all, remember not all, just wherever it needs to fit. You're going to be bumping up. Huh? There are people that are strategically trying to find a way to conveniently cross your path, which ain't going to work. And those, that is your free will. If you choose to rekindle back whatever kind of friendship you have, yeah, you're going to be reminiscing with old friends and family, probably new people that you haven't seen in a while, in the sense of you may have been in certain groups with certain individuals. Yeah, some of you is about to encounter these individuals again. So I have no idea what that means, but I will put it down to whatever is in alignment. Oh yes. And I keep saying, oh, I need to get a bigger table, but ooh, looky here, looky here, looky here. Now we got the Wheel of Fortune, so that to me, and it's in the upright. So what I'm kind of getting from this is whatever blockages or whatever things that was people tried to hide, or whatever opportunities they thought they sabotaged or destroyed or stole for themselves, it's literally about to be dropped in your hand, is what I'm getting. Celebrations all round. Sound good? The Seven of Pentacles. This I'm getting you've been given like an offer, some type of reward. You kind of got the pick of the litter. I don't know why that's relevant, but yeah, it's a reward for your resilience and your relentless work, and the fact that no matter what obstacle was thrown at you, or whatever fake energies they tried to project towards you, I'll just say that you saw right through it and you moved accordingly. Which might I add, I'm kind of getting not just the traps they set for you, they fell in themselves. They already had some preconceived notion of how you was gonna react to these incidents, and that's not what they got. So I'm kind of getting embarrassment, made to look stupid, and quite frankly, made an ass of themselves, whoever that is. But like I said, it is what it is. But yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune also as well. For some of you, I wouldn't say you felt like stagnant. You just might have felt like things wasn't moving at the pace you wanted it to. But you've got to see it from a higher perspective. If anything like that does occur, don't automatically think the worst. Do you understand? Just see it as whatever it is being slowed down or redirected for your best outcome, basically, or to prepare things up ahead, whatever the case may be, wherever you choose to put it there. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. But either way, I'm so grateful, extremely grateful actually, which is kind of, I know it's kind of weird in today's society, so to speak, but take it from me, you got your health, and you wake up every day with a smile on your face. That's what it matters, boo boo. All right, can I get some clarification on the Seven of Pentacles on the Wheel of Fortune? Who is it pertaining to? Is it a singular individual or is it a collective as a whole? Oh, somebody wants to wave the white flag, do they? Oh, okay. Now we all know what the High Priestess represents: ascension, transformation, higher level of consciousness, seeing things from all aspects, but at the same time remaining diplomatic. I know it's easy to say like not to be where people say there's a little quote book around saying we listen but we don't judge. People say that, but that's not what I sense from these same people. But yeah. But yeah, put it into practice. I kind of get sometimes it's kind of hard because you kind of reflect and might see it from a one-sided perspective, which is a lot of people do that. I've been guilty of that a few times, but once you grow from it and do the healing for whatever reason you've given yourself or put yourself in as energy for whatever reason, the world seems brighter on the other side. I'll just say that. But yeah, High Priestess. I'm kind of glad it came out with the Wheel of Fortune. That's like saying the world is your oyster. And yeah, I'm getting you got. I said it again in it. You got choices, but for me, I'm kind of getting. There was two paths you could have taken. Kind of is one of these paths looks red, like there's some type of danger, but the left side looks very peaceful, like there's lots to explore. So I'm kind of sensing that there are certain individuals that teamed up together to put whatever nefarious energy they was collecting together to try and protect you or sway you off your path or malign you in some way, shape, or form. I'm kind of getting a lot of bullying energy. There's been a lot of that. So yeah, they have blatantly been deliberately trying to bully you, forcefully bully you at that. So a lot of us have to stand our ground and stand on our word. So yeah, but you clearly made the right choice. So good for you. While others made the wrong choice. Now you got to remember, on either side, good or bad, in it, you still have an option, regardless. Even if you have strayed down the wrong path, you're just seeing it as, oh, you got to keep going or follow through with that bullshit. But at the end of the day, that's your choice to do so, or it's your choice to make a better decision for a better outcome for yourself, which some individuals may not have chosen so, but That's their problem. All you need to be concerned about is you took the right path, you made the right choice. I mean, clearly, with all the smearing of someone's character, the lies, the slander, that should really confirm exactly who you are. I was in the reverse, but what I'm kind of getting is either somebody's deceit's been exposed or someone was looking to come in amongst you in some way, shape, or form to deceive you in order to steal whatever it is they plan on stealing. It could be anything, so I'm not going to go down any type of list. We all know what the situation is. We all know what our own personal situation is. Do you understand? And you know what they've been doing. You know by the conduct that they've shown you. The backdoor stabbing they've clearly displayed. Prime example of. So yeah, I kind of just have your discernment. That's what I would say. So either one or two things in it. Either someone's deceit's been exposed and they don't like it. Same thing again, and it's really fun in it. When I'm just not doing anything, chilling, relaxing, I don't get none of this like weird behavior. Just so you know that some people have some seriously deep rooted issues that they need to take accountability for and deal with, basically. Because it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. And I always think to myself, the longer you leave things, the worse it will be. You know? But yeah. So I would just be mindful. And I'm talking like even people trying to deceive you into some type of fraudulent collaborations, people trying to deceive you, pretending like, oh, I want to be your supporter. I've had a few of these messages like, really? Or these fake messages where people are offering you to collab with them, but you've never seen any of their work, or to me, you consent to. When you look on their page and you look at their interactions, it's clear to see. Do you understand? But a lot of people I notice get swept away with their own self gratification. So all discernment and any logic is literally like it's shut down. I'm just thinking, do you know what I'm getting? It's more like people need to come out of this energy of desperation. I mean, that's not calm, logic minded thinking at all. When you're desperate, you do dumb shit. You don't think things through rationally. You act out of impulse, and that never ends well. Clearly, that's exactly what's playing out. Although they don't want us to know, we know, but we don't care. And that goes for all. But yeah, fix it, don't. Can you confirm the Five of Swords script, please and thank you. Oh. I have to take it exactly how it came. So, there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's just a wicked evil, bitch, in all honesty. They're not warm, they're not caring, they're not loving. They might fake it, but they don't even fake that very, very well. People that are in tune with their self and in tune with the elements around them, we know instantly what you're saying and how you're vibrating isn't aligning, it's not matching up. And that's something that these lower vibrational entities haven't seemed to have harnessed. They just mimic and emulate what they see others doing. Hmm. So yeah, there's a Queen of Wands in poverty, and I'm kind of getting it's been a long time coming. Whoever this person is, they've done a lot and they've fooled a lot of people, and now it's time to pay. And they've also harmed a lot of people and done a lot of damage, not just to individuals, the planet in general, with the poison that they spill, you know? All that nasty magic they've been playing with that they have no idea about. And now they must pay the price. But yeah, either way, whoever this individual is, and I can guarantee there's more than one. There's more than one. But I believe there has to be like the one person that's going to be made the exam. Although they're all going to get punishment, don't get me wrong, what I'm trying to say to you is there is one that's going to have it more severe because that's the one that's going to be made the example of. So I'm kind of getting this to someone that thinks there's some type of leader, but they're not. I mean, they couldn't lead their own discernment. They couldn't lead themselves into keeping up or getting rid of the Jezebel spirit so clearly. Yeah. And it could also be a prostitute as well. We listen, but we don't judge. But at the same time, these are the same energies that like to portray others as who they truly are. If that makes any sense. And this is kind of like what I'm getting, or that's what I'm guided to, is that a lot of you are going to be saying to yourself, was everything a lie? More than likely. And a lot of you feel duped and stupid because you fell for the bullshit. You assisted this person and you also ignored your own red flags and your own warnings because you still continue to listen to one individual, which was dumb. That was very dumb. But either way, it is what it is. But like I said, this can even be a family member, ex-friend, sibling, parental figure, for someone who's very bitter, very hateful, and extremely judgmental, to say the least. Everything is like, you get people that be like, oh, I would never do that. They're always the ones, they always say the opposite of what they actually are. And that makes any sense. You shouldn't have to tell someone that you would never do this or never do that. That should be shown by your actions, period. Yeah. Yeah, we are the Hierophants in the upright. Don't play with us. Now, this is some of us that have took the call in. We balance out a lot of energies as well as our own. We healed a lot of childhood traumas, which you had to in order to even ascend to this level or even upgrade in spiritual titles. Let me just say that. Um, it doesn't matter how nice you say things, people will always find a negative reason to be offended. But really, if they take offense then clearly there's a lot of truth in that. And they like to project that out by straight away, oh, that person's a liar, that person's this, that person's that. Listen to me, I'm telling you this. Bitch, you a whole liar. What should I say? Bastards and bitches. Okay, work both ways with these people, but yeah, the higher point is honorable, honest, fair. Do you understand? And they see all perspectives, not just their own. That's why we get the 10 of Cups. That's why we get the 10 of Cups. What did I tell you? Don't play with me. Yeah, this is the sort of realization. Someone's in despair. So, this is the truth. And the truth of the matter is, they were trying to steal someone's 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, basically to someone's destiny, full stop. You understand? It is what it is. They never got their wishes fulfilled, period. Like I said in it. Just to evade any past karmic debts that have now come full circle on their ass. This is why their asses ain't sleeping. They're in despair. Someone's having sleepless nights. Or they're trying to project this onto somebody that's done nothing to them other than living their best life, clearly. But yeah, when you do the work, you get the reward. Now, I'm going to say again, these are the same entities that thought too highly of their self, in the sense of they, everything they've gained was never from their own merit. It's literally like the colonizers all over again, but just spiritual, if that makes any sense. They will pillage and steal it from others that have actually done the work, and then they study whatever individual it is to like mimic their personality, even trying to dress like them, look like them, do exactly what it is that they do. But we all have our own individual destiny. You know, everybody was destined, regardless if you choose to pull cards or not. If that wasn't what you was divinely destined for, it's never gonna go anywhere. Period. If you was destined for it, and of course shit's gonna flourish. That's what it is. I mean, these people have been doing shit to try and make it look as though, make people feel as though this isn't the gift that God gave me. Why? Because these little devil workers want to steal it. And 9 times out of 10 is your own karmic family top of the list. So this actually could be a karmic sibling. Or a parental figure that's always been jealous. Since you came into this realm, I'm getting they've always been jealous. But now, they're in despair for their own doings. And it's funny how people like to exert revenge. How can you get revenge on a situation and a problem and an outcome you created? May that make sense? But yeah, you come to the realization of who exactly these people are. You chose to see them for exactly who they are. Point blank, period. Forgiveness is not for reconciliation. Forgiveness is so that you can continue to move forward happily, freely. Yeah, they feel stuck. And it's like they're trying to make other people feel like what they're feeling. Bitch, please. That's a you problem, not a collective problem. Like, and I'm going to say, I got 2 words for you. Self-inflicted, she would say. I should have known it was going to be hilarious. Oh, he's come out to play. Some of you are resonating very highly in this energy, the Ace of Pentacles. It's probably because you've reclaimed back your star, you've reclaimed back all your energy, you took back your power from these individuals that might did it underhandedly, which again, the number one suspects there is your own karmic gang members that enlisted all these individuals as well as governmental figures. Let me just say that. So now the ten of swords that he tried to give you and push in your back is now in their existence. And I'm getting this is what's currently happening for us. We are still sailing off into the sunset. Happy. I mean, they assumed, they assumed that with all the lies and the slander that they portrayed on your name, all the false reports would be enough to destroy you. How? Again, you're judging individuals by how you would react or how you would do things, not realizing we're all our own individual power source, period. Some more powerful than others. Probably because they did more work. So they was gifted these privileges because clearly they're not going to abuse it, unlike some people. But yeah, same people that tried to turn towards you are now the same people being turned towards. It would be a lot worse than what you received. Where did he go? Do you ever get that when it's... Oh, there it is. How did it get that far? Come back! But yeah, that's what I'm getting anyway. So either way, you're still sailing on to calmer waters. And for some of you, you're sailing off right into the hands of your new counterpart. Or you're going to encounter them on some type of journey, trip, holiday, exploration, activity, event. Yeah. And that can't be stopped or stolen. So I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it too. I'm claiming it too. I want a piece of that. I mean, some of you have also been, I know I have anyway, so I can speak on it now. It's like you've had extra things activated. You've had, you've received new things, let me just say that. And it's going to come, it's going to present itself when you least expect it. This is you succeeding off your own merit. This is you being successful from your own work. Where they tried to stop, block, stagnate, steal, corrupt, destroy. And looky here. And that's what you've been doing for a lot of you. All you've been doing is sharing the knowledge that you've acquired and sharing your gifts with humanity so that you can awaken up other people to whatever gifts they may have. Do you understand? And this is what these people don't want you to know. And the same people trying to tell you the opposite or trying to tell you some type of BS, I can guarantee you, they're the same ones behind closed doors, siphoning shit from you. It just don't want you to awake to it. But then once you do, that's when the karma from whatever they did to you will start. And they know this. They know this. See? Here comes the sun. Doo, doo, doo. Here comes the sun. And I said, it's on. Now, some of you are about to receive some happy news. It may be emotional, or it could be something pertaining to a child, or this could be something that you've had since you was a child, and maybe now you're only just awakening to it. But either way, it's still good news. Now, do you know what I get from the sun card? You illuminated light in all the darkness you walked through. In fact, you was the light. You literally are a ray of sunshine. Literally. The light you emit destroys all naysayers and desecrates any lies. And this is why these people have been trying their best to alter your energy or make you seem like something you're not, purely out of, I say again, envy and jealousy. And I think the sad thing is, these are individuals that don't know struggle. Do you understand? This is why they have that one-track perception. But now they're about to experience everything that they did to many others, including myself. But it is what it is. And now the sun's here in our chart. We're actually leading the way, I'm getting, we're leading the way. Or leading by example. Now, a lot of you looked up to certain individuals that you just assumed was honorable, diplomatic, and led by example. The only thing they're led by is power, greed, and lust, clearly. It spells to me a big, fat narcissist. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. Let me clarify and get some confirmation on the sun card. Ooh, looky here, looky here, looky here, looky here, looky here. Some of you's about to travel somewhere soon. Maybe some of you's planning, I don't know, some type of holiday, some type of getaway. Your financial success is here, or your financial freedom, however it's where you want to articulate it. But what I'm kind of getting is, this is more than a dream come true. This is something you've wished for, prayed for, and never thought in a million years that it would be achievable, let alone accomplish it. Yeah. This is for those of you that these people were trying to hold back, stagnate, try to weigh you down because they're weighed down. They didn't stop your forward movement. You're charging on with your future. Good for you. The powers that be couldn't touch we. What's that? The powers that be couldn't touch the chosen we, no matter what they did. Because they just focus on material items. So that is like a one track mindset in it. And you just think about material items. You've got to think about the whole spectrum of it, the bigger picture. And this is why these people was doing dumb shit like this gang stalking, hacking your platforms, making fake accounts with your picture. Do you understand? To try and make you look in an energy that you never was. Do you understand? Strengths on the bottom. For some of you, you probably wondering where did you get that strength from. I did too. But I just asked God and asked my ancestors to give me the strength I needed to push through. Whether you choose to believe in it or not, it is what it is. I know what I experienced, and ain't nothing anybody can tell me otherwise. Period. I know what I've experienced. I know what I saw, and I know what I've overcome. So these people as are trying to fake stories of the chosen ones, you're a disgrace. But the same stories you're out there faking, you just manifested that into your reality. So now you're going to be actually experiencing the same lies you was making up. That's how that shit works. Just make sure the car wasn't If someone wants to come and give you some type of swift news, or someone's coming at you really pretty quick. Now it is a night, but that doesn't have to mean. It could just be someone on the right path. They just haven't gotten to where they need to be, but the point of the matter is they're on the right track. Or this could be someone charging towards you with some type of news or information. I'm kind of getting just confirming what you already know. They're just not aware of how much you know. But it is what it is. So you will get people. Put it this way, you're gonna get a lot of fake people that only want to be around you for whatever benefits they can get. Now you should be able to tell by now. I mean, you've ascended, you've learned a ton of lessons that you. Some of us didn't really ask for these lessons, but hey, it is what it is. I just take it in my stride. Shit. Yeah, I just take it. It is what it is, isn't it? But yeah. So yeah, they did their big one. It's never gonna go to plan. I mean, when you think about it, the time they've taken to come up with the dumb plans that they've come up with that have backfired instantly. To me, that's a perfect example of insanity. Do you understand? I know we have went through in a lot of you people's heads. Do unto others as you do unto you. Oh, a Knight of Cups. Did somebody love you? I kind of get love proposal, like a collaboration offer, or even a friendship offer. Do you know what I mean? It could be someone who wants to work with you, someone that wants to, I don't know, give you some guidance or whatever the case may be, but it's all love. I'm not getting anything nefarious because it came out directly upright. But yeah, I would say I would never say that we're quick to reject it and weigh up the odds, depending on what they're coming with. Yeah, but it's in the upright, so I think that's good. And there's definitely things people can do to stop it. The only people that they can sway the minds of is people that are vibrating on the same wavelength as them, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that could just be from love from your community, love from the people online. Especially when you know you're not the only one that's been experiencing the shit you've been experiencing. Another night. Now this is night thinking with some someone caring, someone who I don't know, who's prayed for you, who you're their wish fulfillment maybe, or someone that wants you to see them, or someone that wants to change your life maybe. But either way, it's all good. So we got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Can I say for some of you, you're gonna have like multiple option that you're gonna be sport for choice. Well, you are. You're not going to be. You are. You already are. You're catching a lot of people's eyes, but I know for a lot of us, we're not really interested. To be honest with you, I think that's a bummer for them. And oh, she's not interested. He's not interested. Like our focus is really focused on what we're meant to be prioritizing. Period. And they don't like that issue, especially when they know they can't distract you. That's another issue. So someone may have been feeling like bored with experiencing the same shit, or they were due to become bored with going through all these misfortune or attacks. But no, we're just scaring up. Well, I'm getting these people, these nefarious people, was expecting whatever it is they was doing under the guise of darkness to have transpired by now. Yeah, exactly what I say to you. So like this say about being in a celebratory mood. It's celebrations. And this is you remaining balanced. Which is why you got all this good shit coming in. Because you haven't changed your mindset. You haven't resorted to the same nefarious, diabolical, low vibrational activities as some individuals partook in. Let me just say that. And no matter what energies they throw at you, however many groups they ganged up in to do these things, and 9 times out of 10, it was like groups of three. They was grouping up and all trying to do different things at the same time, and he still couldn't scratch the surface. You still kept balance. What does that tell you? You are a force to be reckoned with, literally. Well, they never expected to come up against energies like us. That's funny. But they should have expected it. Let me get a little bit more information. Just a little bit. And in this case is like 20 pieces. Why is it you always get one? That's the one way round, which is the death card. Funny that, isn't it? That's going to be a death to a lot of things. Not for the collective, though. We did what we needed to do when we needed to do it. Now, for this one, I know is slightly different. If my memory serves me correctly, they're slightly different. I think these ones are. They just give you an angle. This one gives you a bit more precision. I was going to say preciseness, but that's not even a word, is it? Is preciseness a word? I don't even know. But anyway, anywho, anywho. Can I also get clear and accurate messages on this spread, please? And thank you. What else does the collective need to know? For this current energy, please and thank you. Can I get some more confirmations on this spread, please and thank you. Oh. Now this could be the energy that you're residing in, which is the Emperor. Or this could be a whole nother energy altogether. But you do know the Emperor energy is balanced. They know themselves. This is not someone that can be swayed or bribed. This is someone honorable, someone of integrity, trustworthy, loyal, honest, very fair, diplomatic. Maybe you're going to be having a Ten of Cups with someone that's of Emperor status. But anyway, the Ten of Cups is that's twice. It's come out now. Which is the happy home, the white picket fence, the hubby or the wife, the 1 point however many children, the career, the social life, the success, notoriety, and people know your name. So yeah, I don't know if it's you. You can put it at least effects. So either you're in this energy, or you're about to encounter an individual of this stature, which is going to lead you, which is your Ten of Cups, basically. So this guy could be your counterpart in the energy. Ooh, is he watching? Hey, new contract. Actually, I see you in the 5D anyway, so it is what it is. You know? When the time is right. Confirm the Emperor card split, please and thank you for this overall collective energy Monday. Is it the 17th? Is it the 17th today? I'm not sure. And the Chariot's come out again. Oh, shoot. This is a space that's confirmed what's already come out. The Chariot with the Queen of Cups. So maybe you're both making offers of some sort. Or maybe these individuals are looking at you as their everything. Remember I did say to you that some of you are gonna have like multiple people that are interested, we can choose anyone. It is what it is. There can be only one. Yes, you are actually like sport for choice. Or these men could be battling in the spiritual realm. It doesn't work like that. Because if your ancestors said this is the person for you, infine, as my nan would say. But yeah, you're gonna go on to do great things with this individual. Is what I'm getting. You're gonna do everything together. And I'm kind of getting this is something you would never have to question or worry about. It's literally like this individual is the total opposite to everything you've experienced. Like they know what they say, what they mean. They're loyal. They're straightforward. They don't play games. They don't play mind games. They're not manipulative. Protective, yes, but I'm kind of sensing not in the way that you've experienced other people's perception of protection. But yeah, looking good. It's actually looking quite exciting actually. I've had this big grin on my face. Yeah, like I've encountered quite a few people actually. I have made some I feel is strong friendships, which is good. Anything else to clarify this spread, the chariot and the queen of cups? What else the collective need to know? What they need to be aware of? And it's a minute I said that, the cards just went boom. Same cards are coming out again. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Devil in the reverse. So do you know what I get from the Devil in the reverse? You basically just probably took down a coven or a group of demonic individuals, basically, that attacks you from the shadows. Maybe that's the message you're about to receive about this situation, possibly. But right about now, you are actually in the Empress energy. So we're giving birth to everything new. That means everything in your life from this point onwards is brand new. And I know she has a little bit of a belly, so you're gonna, you are pregnant with a lot of new ideas. And for some of you, this is an actual pregnancy. It's in your destiny to have a child with whoever it is you partner up with. And I think that's your reward. Ooh, I'm liking that. But either way, you slayed a lot of devils. I know there's one on the card, but I'm saying like plural. Or this is you slayed your own, or you've cleared your own karmic debt, or something along those lines. So you got to put it where it needs to fit in. You know what stage in your journey that you're at. So this could be a multitude, but those are the only ones that's coming to me. It was either that or you slayed your own demons, or you slayed some demonic individuals, basically. I like how that sounds as well. You slayed some demonic individuals. Oh gosh. I'm gonna ask for this devil in the reverse. All right. Yeah, what did I say to you? Same thing again, innit? So this is just like the cards is like replaying themselves now. The only thing that's different is the devil card came up. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. Now with this one is a slightly different. This is basically saying, or just to remind you and to be aware of people, individuals you encounter or you even allow around you. For some of you, there's certain situations where you have to be around certain individuals that's out of your control. But just remember, keep your guard up. Because it'll be the same demonic energy, just a different face. This is why you ascended to temperance angel energy, which means you've had other gifts added to what you already have to ensure your success on this path at this level is what I'm getting. That's amazing. Now this one is good news about, it could be some of you have taken a career move, or some of you's educating yourself, some of you's building your own business. But this is good news about whatever it is. So you know what's going on in your life, just know there's good news coming. That's so nice. Yeah, this is just confirming you have to defend your ground. Exactly that. Because these people thought they could bully you out of what's yours. And they just expected you to just sit down and take it. I don't think so. We're not the unhealed version of ourselves anymore. Do you understand? That doesn't exist. Or that doesn't resonate with us anymore. Well, it definitely doesn't for me anyway. Why is there another card backwards again? This is trying to tell me something. Can I just shuffle these cards, yeah? Why is there another card? This is on the bottom, yeah. Nine of Swords again in the reverse. So someone's going through some type of heavy mental distress. Probably been haunted in their sleep. They probably can't sleep. Probably have a nightmare. Probably got bags under their eyes. They're probably doing things in excess in order to numb themselves from whatever they're experiencing, but at the same time, they did it to themselves. Anything else to add to this energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Now, the same way, make sure there's no more cards under there. Damn, and there is as well. Two more cards, in fact. Damn. I just found, this always happens, I just found two more cards here. What was I saying about this Emperor? So not only have you got, literally all the cards are like repeating itself now. So you also got the Emperor in the smaller deck as well. So this is confirming what's already come out. So you got the Emperor again and the Nine of Cups, which is right here, or it's just the Ten of Cups. Yeah. So am I right then, Spirit? Okay. So yeah, I told you again, celebrations. Probably with a new Emperor, you're going to be celebrating with this individual. Or this individual celebrating you. You could look at it that way. And you've got the... So I'm getting from this is these people that are in the Nine of Swords, that are getting 10 swords, double time. They're getting 20 swords. What is you stuck in your head? And I said to you, everything you wish for us would be your reality. And that's exactly what's happening. Because then you notice it's the same individuals that pop out on your lives and do the same dumb shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the world is here for you. Now, I believe this is the second world card. Am I right? So yeah, they're stuck in their head. Oh, it's the world and the wheel of fortune. That's like me. That's like confirming that you're being supported by the universe. I mean, the wheel of fortune is in the upright for you and the reverse to everybody else, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's their own choice. So you're supported by everything: Mother Earth, the animals, the plants, nature, even strangers. Because I say I had an incident where did I go? I went somewhere. I had to go somewhere, and oddly enough, they'd I don't know why this was. There was some type of emergency, so they had to change the timetable. But they didn't say it on my tickets. And then when I got to the train station, that yeah, everything was changed. And to be quite honest, I know certain of the platforms, but I've not been to every platform. So for the life of me, this platform I never heard of. I didn't have a clue where I was going. And out of the blue, this random stranger literally directed me to exactly where I needed to go. And even when I thought I was in the right place, because I followed the arrows, but some of them, even if it was going that way, it could mean left or right. It doesn't necessarily have to mean straight. So I ended up, I think, on the wrong side of the platform. So I've run up the stairs because I was going to miss the train. And this same individual was actually on the far side at the beginning of the Temple Maze, waiting to see which one I came up at so that he could then direct me to the right platform. And he was there like kind of like doing hand gestures and hand signals, like, no, it's that one. And then I found my train literally, and I went to try and say thank you to this individual, and he was gone. Yeah, he was gone, but that was just, it was nice and unexpected. That makes any sense. But yeah, it was just nice. Someone to go to that extent and wait to see where you're gonna come up, because those tunnels are quite long. So if you come up on the wrong side, you've got to go all the way back down, all the way down them stairs, and then back through the tunnels again to get to the right one. But yeah, he stayed until I got to the, and the thing about it is when I got to the platform, it was like 1 minute or 1 or 2 minutes before the train was about to leave. So they was gonna go because they changed the train times. Like I would usually get there a good 20 minutes, half an hour before it's due to leave. But I didn't know that they've changed the times on the tracks. So like I did get there when I did. Otherwise, I probably would have missed it. I would have come there, it would already have gone. But yeah, something what to add. Sometimes what to share. So yeah, anything else to add to this? So they are getting what they deserve. Funny how the King of Pentacles landed on the, of all places for it to land, it landed on the it landed slap bang on the Temperance card. Yep. Again. There's gonna be people you know that are about to be like homeless, without a job, without a car. There's in a lot of shit already. Some people's already going through this already and they're trying to hide it. So just be mindful. For now, one came up backwards, but then these two came up in the upright mind. And this is to me, this is a business owner. So I did say to that there is someone that wants to either invest in you, collaborate with you, gift you something, or just assist you in some way, shape, or form. So just be mindful, because once these like little critters get certain information, they try to uh, send out a fake one. If that makes any sense. Or they try to send out a fake one before the real one steps into the picture. That's the type of shit they do. That's the type of shit that you do. It is what it is. Now, that's what I said. You're consumed with multiple choices. Multiple choices. It's like, what will you choose? Will you choose one, two, three? For some of you, I do actually see multiple, multiple businesses, because a lot of you have many skills and many talents that you've not fully tapped into, but you're aware of. You just haven't explored it yet. But all in good time, like I said, there's no rush in it. Do you understand? And that's another thing that's angering these people. Is the fact that while they curse themselves, you continue to be blessed. I didn't even get a chance to ask for any cards. Ah, looky here, looky. Ain't it funny how these cards came out? Hold up so you can see. Is that upright? No, sorry. Oh, these got now. I'll tell you what I see these two, especially with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. You had some witches and warlocks out that teamed up together with these elites. Let's just say that, and yeah, they have knowledge of dark magic, and this is why there's light workers and dark workers, because they choose to work in the dark. We choose to work in the light. So we work with nature. We work with the flow of the universe, whilst they do the opposite. They work against it. So these are the same people that I'm getting that did all this dark magic to change your wheel of fortune, or to try and steal it from you and give you their karmic situation. No, boo boo. Because for a lot of you, they've been doing this your whole life, i.e., your own karmic house family members. The minute anything good was going for you, in less than 48 hours before the week was out, it'll all be on its head. And at first, you never really paid no mind to it. You just seen it as it wasn't meant to be. You just proceeded forward with your life. It's only when you've got to this age that you started to realize it was a deliberate action. And because you wasn't awakened to any of these things, you were still amongst these snakes. But once you were separated, see, God works in mysterious ways. Literally. It's like he chest moved all of you before you even had that thought. So yeah, the same people that tried to steal this from you, they've now lost it for their own lives, basically. Or they just expose what they've been doing their whole lives, because now they've been looked into and they don't like that. What I think you got to a cup, you're going to be celebrating new love, definitely a new timeline and a new life. You can kind of feel it. And I'm kind of getting because your experiences, you never have to experience the shit you experienced before, and that's a good thing. But I'm also getting that, of course, you're gonna have these fake people trying to slide in, but you gotta remember, for the most part, just the shame that you know is eating them up. So if anything, if they don't come in, they're gonna try and send someone in on their behalf, type thing. Now that's really gonna work. You're gonna know just from the dumb shit that they ask you. They just make it so obvious, and how quick they lose interest the minute you start saying anything good about yourself, or the fact of, I don't know if they expected to see you looking mash up. I'm getting, and because you don't, it angers them. It does. It makes them real mad. They get real angry. Let me just see. What's the gift for the collective spirit? What is the rewards of the collective spirit, please and thank you? Those that I know that are doing things the right way. What is the reward for the collective? Please and thank you. What is the reward of the collective? Please and thank you. Can you give me something for the reward of the collective spirit, please and thank you. Alright, is everything that I've confirmed here is true spirit, yes or no? Is everything I've just said here the true spirit, yes or no? Yep. Are these ex-family members receiving judgment as we speak? Currently, spirit, yes or no? Oh, that's a yeah. Is there still secret court cases going on unbeknownst to the collective spirit, yes or no? That involves us, but we're not being told about, yes or no? Yeah. Okay. I knew already anyway, so I just want to confirm it, that's all. Can you let me know the rewards of the collective spirit? Please and thank you. What are the rewards of the collective spirit? Please and thank you. What's the rewards of the collective, and what's the rewards of the karmics? What is the reward of the collectives, and what's the reward of the karmics? So I asked, what was the reward of the collective and the karmics? It could come out again as well. Ace of Swords, Death. So basically, we're gonna have peace, love. They didn't stop any type of transformation. Ace of Swords, this is the truth, and the fact that we come into the realization of our own, not only just our own authority of, we've just stepped into our own divine authority, and we've held it down mighty well, to say the least. And for the karmics, You've been released from everything and you have no strength. Zero. Nada. I'm getting as a mighty big tower. You've lost all passion. So whatever you're clinging on to was the wrong thing. Because everything's being ripped away from you. Whether you choose to take accountability or have made it or not, it's already in the cards. Clearly, already in the cards. Mm-hmm. And we've got peace on earth, serenity. And it's also a death for you people being able to do this type of shit that you've been doing. Once. Ooh! Now we've been enlightened and we are enlightening others. It is now time for us to contemplate. Yeah, it's time for us to contemplate or bring it to completion or enlightenment. And what I'm kind of getting from that is to show people who you are. But yeah, your spiritual enlightenment, I don't know if, well, I know I have in it. So for the collective, I believe we've all been experiencing like another ascension of some sort. Maybe even like an initiation and a completion of our upgrading our DNA is what I'm getting as well. Some of you had side effects, others haven't. Some of you's been mild, others it's probably felt like you was getting like flu or something, but then it eased off. And some of you just slept. So if you have been sleeping extra, it's nothing. It's normal. Because you've been kicking ass in the astral run. Let me just say that. I know I, because I've sometimes woken up with weird scratches on me. So right now I was kicking someone's ass. But yeah. So there's no rest for you. You're right where you need to be. And that confirmation, you're right where you need to be at the right time. I think that's amazing. I noticed that there's some of you that have some ideas that for you may feel like unfathomable, but from you've had that thought and you can see the vision of it, pray on how you put it into action. Depends on what it is, innit? That makes any sense. Because now we're living in the world of pillaging and copying. So yeah. And it's okay to ask questions if you're unsure. I mean, I get that people's been using, is it AI? But you got to think to yourself, if you're going to use AI for everything you do, at what point do you put your own brain into use? you understand? Then you can ask it to assist you with an idea that you formed yourself. And that makes any sense? Otherwise, it's probably not going to be as viable as you may think. You're just assuming it is because AI told you. Look at the market or whatever it is. Is there a market? You know, is that market flourishing? And then what way can you add to that? Or what way can you make a difference or come with a different element to whatever it is? So take note. So for the ones that thought they could hack and go through my phone to try and figure out my ideas or try and figure out what I'm trying to work on next, how's that working for you? It's not, is it? Okay, you already know you're in the phone already. Hence why you keep doing dumb shit like messing with the settings. Doing things deliberate just to try and cause people some type of upset or unease. And you got no response. Whilst you was so say fishing for incriminating evidence. When all the incriminating evidence is falling out of your own closet. Isn't that right? No, you cannot use your illnesses or misfortunes as like an excuse to try and reconcile with people you've done some diabolical, nefarious, unforgivable shit to. We ain't interested. I haven't really used this for well, I have, but only on myself. So yeah, I may have to do a little check because they're all different, innit? But yeah, I want to see what this one is like with this one. So, spirit. Right, let me just confirm some outcomes. Can you confirm the reward and the judgment, spirit? Please and thank you. Current time, current energy. Collective and comic messages. Please and thank you. Can you please confirm the current outcome? And please give me some confirmation out of the collective spirit. Please and thank you. What is the current outcome? Collective and karmic energy spirit. Please and thank you. What is the current outcome? What is the reward for the collective? And what is the karma for the karmics? Some of you's gonna get a card 7 and 9. You're about to receive a message about some type of change. And that could pertain to something that was kept from you deliberately, or this could be you get a message about a change you should have had a long time ago. But some individuals decided to steal your mail, basically. And some of you, it was your own family that was paying individuals to steal your mail from your property. And then that's backfiring. Collective reward and karmic judgment, spirit, please and thank you. Collective reward and karmic judgment, confirmation, spirit, please and thank you. One comes upside down and one comes upright. And we've got sudden wealth, upright. And what this tells me is these people was expecting to steal some sudden wealth, maybe some type of inheritance that was left to you by past of loved ones. Yeah, they're in despair because they're not getting it. They're also in despair because they're probably being investigated, so they're all caught up. I mean, this is probably why they've been doing nefarious activities that you've been trying to do. And it's funny how 777 is on this card, because I had funny enough, you have these weird gyms, because I don't play slot machines. And the funny thing is, there's one like this. You know the ones you put the money in and the drawers come out like this, and you've got ones where you where it's like you've got to get a certain amount of the same images or whatever it is, and you pull the. That's what I saw in the gym. But the thing is, I don't use those kind of machines because I don't gamble like that. I might buy the old scratch card or play the lottery, but I don't like go to a casino and waste money. But yeah, I kind of saw that, and I did actually. And the funny thing about it, it was 777. And I was thinking, why 777? But I do know it has a spiritual meaning, so I was meant to look at the spiritual meaning, but I kind of got caught out. And it's funny because there's 7 on this card on the jute machine, and there's also 7 for this message. So the lucky number for today is 7. That's what I'm getting. The lucky number for today is 7. So I get collective reward and karmic judgment confirmations, please and thank you. What is the reward for the collective spirit, please and thank you. And what is the judgment for the karmics, please and thank you. Collective reward and karmic judgment, spirit, please and thank you. And I'll send it upright. Making sure there's no more cards, because this happens all the time, and I put the cards away, move everything out the way, and then more cards pop out. Looky here. Let me just keep these separate, right? Now, in the upright, we've got adjudication, which means there's some type of legal proceedings or court case going on that's going to go in your favor. I believe where lies have been being told. Because look at the face, the look on this judge's face. And also you've got expectation in the reverse. And you know what it tells me? This tells me that these people never, for a minute, expected shit to go like this. Because they were so sure, which clearly shows their narcissistic tendencies, and also the fact that they've done this multiple times. But now God said enough's enough, time's up. The planet's had enough. Our ancestors are raging. So you never expect to be in such despair. should have thought about that before you did the things you did. You know who you are. What is the reward for the collective and the judgment for the karmic spirit? Reward for the collective and the judgment of the karmics. Please and thank you. Reward for the collective and the judgments of the karmic spirit. Please and thank you. This is why it's saying the bigger table. Read it up. You have to take it as it comes. Again, there's 2 upright and 2 in the reverse. Oh, and the lovers that fell on change instead of wealth. Maybe you're gonna have all these things at the same time, maybe. But you got the lovers and getting true love, like a new true love, not none of this fake doppelganger shit. But you've also got one, 2, 1. Check this out, 26 and 36, yeah. Great fortune in distant horizons. So this is your destiny. You're destined for great fortune in the distant horizons or by the distant horizons. Or when you get this great fortune, everything you've been through will be in the distant horizon, possibly. Is another way I can perceive it. But then also, you have card number 1 and card number 21. So that's like 1, 2, 1. Main male and family room. So I get this as a karmic family member. That's a male. Could be an uncle, stepfather, older cousin, even a brother that I've been discussing these antics that they got themselves involved in. Because there's no way out for them. They're probably discussing on who's going to approach you first or how they're going to try and approach you to try and soften things or smoothen the blow. Nobody's interested. Well, I'm not anyway. I have nothing to say at all. It is what it is. But yeah, this is why they're in despair. Because they never expected to be in this predicament. It's like everything they did is just crumbling one by one. So when it was out there portraying people or getting people to lie and slander another individual's name, saying, oh, that person's crazy, they're on medication. Clearly that's a lie. You probably chopped up your own doctors or medical records and put someone else's name on there. And for some of you, these are the same individuals that so-called went and got a legal power of attorney to steal what belonged to you. And your own family they all worked together to do this, including using the ex that stood up and perched herself in court. In fact, for some of you, when you think back, you can remember what month it was because you remember the event. Even the lie you was told for why this individual was in court. And that's what was eating her up too. Oh well. What else before I call from ancient intuition? Anything else? the reward of the collective. And the karma of the karmics. Oh, look what's on the bottom. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yeah, that is your punishment. You're going to jail. Either way, you're gonna, whether you experience poverty in jail or poverty before you go in jail, either way, that's your karma. And if I put these cards down and go onto the tattoo tarot. Yeah, I know you already got this message of concern. Message of concern. You've been at this. This is why you've been trying to work double time and you still failed. This could involve a child, or these people have been doing this to you since you were a child. Yeah, I believe that they stole some unexpected income, or they tried to steal some unexpected income, or they did steal some unexpected income and shared it amongst themselves in the hopes of taking you out and then cashing in on this fraudulent life insurance policy. And I believe it's more than one. I feel it's more than one. But yeah. And that didn't work either, did it? Nope. Let me gather just a couple from the intuition deck. Spirit, please, and thank you. I'll just get a couple for the collective. Oh yeah, I do readings, by the way. You can book a reading by me by going in my profile, and it should be in my bio. My information should be in the bio. Yeah, or my bank information should be in my bio also. And just remember, I don't reach out to people. So if you've got people using my image reaching out to you, that's not me. So I suggest you block and report them. Or take down their account number and report them. So I do know that the Sagittarius and the Pisces Jezebel spirit that has been impersonating me and has made fake accounts with me and has been hacking my accounts to extort money from people. Your ass is grass. Because an ex-friend told me that I'd contacted them through Facebook, which these people know they hacked my Facebook and stole it and was using my Facebook to contact people, begging them for money, trying to make it look as if it was me. And I would never do that. And don't worry, you're being caught for that too. You didn't get rid of that neither. Now these cards, my hands could never fit around this. Excuse my hand on it. If I drop any of these cards, I'll have to put them back in there. I know what I have to do. Split it. Because I can't all fit them around my hands. So, let me get some collective and karmic outcomes, please, and thank you. Can I get a couple of collective and karmic outcomes, please, and thank you. Can I get some collective and karmic outcomes, please, and thank you. Can I get one more? Please, and thank you. King of Wands. So, we got two major arcanas. We got the Devil in the reverse. I wonder why. And we got the Chariot in the upright. So there's no forward movement for these double energies. Two of Coins, that's still a new union. Not saying it is, but you could have some type of collaboration with the King of Wands, possibly, in the upright, or wish fulfillment. Not seeing their wish fulfillment, I'm seeing that they're viewing you as a wish fulfillment. Then we had the Seven of Wands. So you basically have to defend your territory. To obviously defeat this demon. This is more than likely you in comic family members, yeah. I know the people that they paid, but it is what it is. So that's just like basically saying you secured your Two of Coins because you took the right action. And the ones that didn't, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah, devils come to collect, boys. And we ain't up for sacrifice. That I will say, we are not up for sacrifice. So you clearly saw the devil card again. And I give you a wisdom tarot. One for my wisdom. One for my wisdom tarot. This one is it's a newer deck. It's just a more detailed information, I would say. So now look, I put all these cards in the right order. In the right order. In the right place. tip I get from these little lovelies. I'm going to read this in it. Yeah, this book is Dirk. Yeah, this is a long ass read. Can I get a couple from the Witch's Wisdom Tarot deck? Spirit, please and thank you. Can I get some collective messages and guidance for my collective? Wisdom and guidance for my collective. Wisdom and guidance for my collective. Wisdom and guidance for my collective. I've got to do the same with this. My hands cannot go around all these cards. What wisdom does the collective need to know, Spirit? Or what guided messages? Priestess. Two water, one earth, one world. Priestess and love. I think we'll just stick with these for a minute because I didn't really want that many, but yeah. If that's something you want to dish out, then so be it. Right, the major arcanas, I believe, are this, I think. I'll tell you now. Yeah. So it's the world, the priestess, and the love card. Okay. Oh, that's funny. We got 3 major arcanas and 3 minor arcanas. So I'll do the major ones first. We got the world card. And I'll tell you what they mean afterwards. Then we got love is in the air. Every time I look around, love is in the air. Dun, 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 dun. Love is in the air. Go on, priestess. Right, let me see. The world 176. Almost there. I'll just read the essence. Prophecy, end of illusions and domination, breaking free, determination, a choice that changes everything. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that one. I'll just read the essence of it because, yeah, otherwise we'll be here all day. Honestly, we'll be here all day. I ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Right, 223. Which is the love card. And it says, love, recognition, self-love, devotion, companionship, the greatest magic. That is so beautiful. 237. Priestess. Priestess card. And it says, women's mysteries in between self-knowledge, magic, and manifestation. Wisdom, prophecy, destiny, spiritual leadership, sacred sight. That describes me to a T. I like it. Let me give you the minor arcana. So we got the 3 of water, the 8 of water, and the 6 of earth. I usually write down, do you know what? When I usually do a spread, I usually write down all the cards, and I tell you why. Because I kind of got the inkling too, I have no idea why, to add up the numbers of the cards until you add them up until you get a single number. And then that's like a message within a message. I'll probably go on next time now. Right, I'm on 6 of earth. You're not going to believe this one. 6 of earth. 159. And I actually have the bracelet. 159. Do you know what the 6 of what that represents? Dragon's eye. That's like, for some of you, this is your spiritual, your astral realm protector. Reflect, consider all the possibilities, choose wisely, unexpected challenges, self-control. Okay. It actually tells you little tea you can make as well. Okay. I'll leave that for another day. Yes. Right, then we got earth. Wait. Air, fire, water. So we got the 2 and the 8 of water. No, sorry, the 3. The 3 and the 8 of water. 138 and 129. 129 and 138. One, 2, 9. Right, the 3 of water is the fog. Oh, the fog that covers the world, enclosing everything in a numinous space between dreaming and waking. The world shifts by a few degrees, and 2 realities overlap on a line. Oh, I get it. Uncertainty, pause, patience, receptivity, and peace. I'm liking how that's like I can see a rainbow. And last but not least, the 8th of water is your instincts. Awakening, trust your instincts, sense the pull of destiny, adventure awaits you. I like that one. Oh, that's interesting, but there's a whole, we'd be here for days. Like, there's literally like 1, 2, almost 3 pages for each one. Yeah. But once I learned the cards, I found a way to kind of break it down. However need be, I suppose. But yeah, I was liking that one. Really was. So, like, share, subscribe. Until the next one. I think the next one I do, I think I'll ask like one question per subscriber. So like for every individual that comes in, I'll give the privilege of assisting them with one answer or one question. Sorry, one answer. One question, I mean. I don't know why I said that, sir, but yeah, one question. I might actually just do a whole live where I'm just passing intuitive guidance. So yeah, that was great. Oh shoot. I need a bit of drink of water. The water in me Jordan. Don't taste like water on. The water in me Jordan. Dun, dun, dun. Don't taste like what it on. That's only joking. Oh gosh. But yeah, guys. So that will be the who unblocked you on Instagram? I don't understand. What does that mean? So yeah. So whatever questions you might want assistance with, I will answer them. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm trying to say to you is it may not be the answer you're looking for, but it will be the answer that you need to hear. That's the best way I can articulate that for you. So then you have to put it in whatever context it fits, whatever your current situation is at that present time, and then work from that aspect, so to speak. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. So if you do have any questions, have a little think, write it down, and I should just say look out for the next one. It will be sooner, just that I was doing other things. You know, you've got to rest and multitask. But yeah, I'm enjoying the multitask as well, actually, funny enough. I mean, every day is a blessing. Especially when you've got something to be thankful for. Health, to be fit and healthy, to be happy, to be safe, to be at peace, and loving life in your own energy, your own authentic energy. Is something that you can't really put into words. It's not really something you can put into words because of how it feels. Or I could say it's something that you find it hard trying to find the right words for. If that sounds better. But yeah, it's been pleasant to say the least. Well, I would say anyway. It's been pleasant. It's been a roller coaster. It's been trying at times. I wouldn't say challenging. I would say it was more adventurous and interesting because you've had to open and unlock elements of yourself that you've never used before. But when you unlocked and open up these elements, it's kind of like, even though you've not experienced it before, you knew what to do. That's the best way I can describe it. You already knew what to do. Confidently as well. Like there was no second guessing, there was no overthinking. It's like you knew what had to be done and you implemented it literally without a second thought or anything, or even a second opinion. And that's another thing that I was guided to speak on as well. It's not everything you have to share with others. I know that only there's people out there that will pretend to be on your team or pretend to support you, and really, if you really think about the amount of support they haven't given you compared to what you have given them, and like it's never reciprocated. So these individuals can stay right where they are, but like I said, you will have people that will try and get information out of you or pretend to want to support you, only to get information on their best route on sabotaging or destroying or stealing whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And I now understand what my nan would say, your silence speaks volumes. And I have no idea why these little quotes my grandmother used to say as I was growing up. And it just felt random to me. When I'm being reminded of these quotes, is always to articulate the current event at that present moment, if that makes any sense. And then I'll go back to that quote and I'll understand like why she said the things she said. Because you're actually seeing these things play out in your existence, whereas you may not have seen it before. God rest your soul. God rest your soul, Mom. Yeah, we know what they did to you too. But yeah, I enjoy that little bit of insight actually. And I notice how people are now trying to watch their tongue, so to speak. Whereas before they wasn't holding back on flying their lips like a propeller. I'm surprised half of these people even took a breath. It's like you're just watching in despair. Is what I'm getting. But yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy watching in despair. Cause we ain't gonna lose no sleep.